Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We're playing I'm about to drop my controller. We are playing Cupid Parasite and we're going to be continuing down Ryuki's route. It's been a while since I've actually played this. I am behind in videos. Actually, I feel like I'm behind life altogether. So this one's going to be a short one, so that way I can get it edited and out so you guys have something. So it's going to be around an hour instead of longer. So we're probably not going to get to Ryuki's route, unfortunately. But it was either this or Code Realize. Code Realize was supposed to be the one coming out Tuesday at midnight, but I feel like you guys probably want Cupid Parasite more, so I hope I chose right, and I'm making a Cupid Parasite video tonight. And it was just after their crazy incident with the manly competition, I guess we'll say. And I think we're from Cupid's perspective here. One night after dinner, the Parasite Five gathered together in secret. Oh, in secret.
それで全員に話ってなんだギル。
夜更かしはお肌に悪いから手短によろしく。
ほら、もうすぐこのシェアハウスも終わりだろ。
ああ、そういやそうだね。案外早かったね。
もう一月経つの？おかしいな。予定では彼女ともっと神話談義をするつもりだったんだけど。
長い一月でした。
Why does he look nervous when he says that?
だが実に実りのある一月だった。
確かにこんな機会がなけりゃ絶対やろうとは暮らすこともなかったよな。
初めてしたけれど共同生活って結構楽しいね。こうやって男だけで酒飲むなんて初めてだよ。
Yeah, as a star, you kind of have to be careful about choosing your friends.
で、いつの間に酒開けてんの？
これってそういう会じゃないの？あ、みんなもどうぞ。これはワインか？ワインを飲むと豊穣と葡萄酒と酩酊の神であるディオニュソスを感じられるからね。
俺もちょうだい。
はーい。ほら、ギルもオーウェン君も。ケイサイン君は未成年だから葡萄ジュースね。
That's funny. You're underage, so just pretend.
はあ？こんな時間にブドウジュースなんて飲むわけって、何勝手についでるの？
He's like, it's bad for my teeth.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
Stop making that sound. I hate that sound so
みんな
much.
グラス持った？じゃあ改めまして乾杯。ほう、なかなか芳醇でうまい。銘柄は
つまみ何かない？
Now he's asking for snacks.
あ、ごめん、俺普段あんまりつまみとか食べないんだよね。何か持ってくるよ。
If this is secret, you're going to get caught.
ラウル、
Oh, I guess he left.
ラウル、座って。それでギル、なんか言いたいことあるんでしょ？
軌道修正ありがとう、ケイサイン君。実は俺、パラサイトハウスが終わるとき、彼女にお礼がしたいと思ってるんだ。
彼女ってアドバイザーさん？
この番組と共同生活がうまくいったのって彼女のおかげだと思うしさ。それに彼女は俺たちを結婚させようと頑張ってくれてるから。
ま、実際結婚できそうなやつはここにいないけどな。
私のクライアントならばすぐでしょう。
ああ、そのはずだ。
俺は恋のことはよくわからないけど、女の子と話す楽しさがちょっとは分かったかな。
それってまさか彼女のことじゃ。
あんなに神話トーク通じる子いなかったし、叱られるのって結構楽しいね。
He likes getting scolded by her.
まさかこの企画ってライバル増やしただけ？
俺はライバルじゃないから安心しろって応援してるからな、ギル。
That's what you say, but oh my goodness, you're like always coming on to her in your own different way.
なんか怖い人に応援された。どうせ他の人が両思いになったところで横からかっさらいに来るんだろ。
I know, he's like, go ahead and date her so I can take her back later.
そんな無粋な真似はしないって。
Whatever.
信用度ゼロだよ。
でも確かにこの生活結構楽しかったかも。
Oh, he said that with such a cute smile. Well, I'm glad we could be there for your entertainment.
ケサイン君が出れた。
This is when Gil finds out that they all kind of like her.
へえ、ケイサイン君も誰かとの生活の温かさに目覚めちゃったんだ。
うるさいな。
You blushed. Praise him.
なんで俺にミストなの？
あんたが一番肌荒れしてるからだよ。アラン気持ち悪いぐらい肌綺麗だし。
Creepily moist.
俺は肌がツヤツヤになるような生き方してるからね。
とにかく話がそれだけならもう僕は寝るよ。夜更かしが一番肌に悪いんだから。
And look at that scowl of his.
えですが昨晩ずいぶん夜遅くまで仕事をしていたと思いましたが。
Oh, you've been called out.
気のせいでしょ。っていうかあんた寝てると思ったのに起きてたわけ？
I thought you were asleep. Yep, you're totally called out there.
起きているのか寝ているのかわからないとよく言われます。
He looks embarrassed when he says that. It's cute.
ケイサイン君ストイックなのはいいけれど、たまにはこうやって遊ばなきゃ。遊びがなきゃいい仕事は生まれないよ。
あんたまで姉さんみたいなこと言うんだな。
そりゃ大人ですから。年長者の話は聞いておいた方がいいよ。年の子って言葉があるだろ。
うんうん、確かに遊びはしとけって昔はよく先輩俳優に言われたよ。その方が演技の幅が広がるからって。
分かったよ。じゃあ今日は付き合ってあげる。でもあんたらと飲むためじゃなくて彼女へのお礼の内容を考えるためだから。
Oh.
ははは、素直じゃないな、ケサイン君は。
Is he already tipsy?
酒臭い。もう酔ってんの？おい、こいつにそんな飲ませるなよ。めんどくさい。
これぐらいの量じゃ普通酔えなくない？
Except for Gil.
ああ、そうだ。全く酔わない。とっても酔わないぞ。
Is he drunk
多少
too?
あんたも酔ってんじゃん。おい大人、年長者なんだろ。ちゃんとしろよ。
お酒飲んだら女の子欲しくなってきた。隣の部屋から彼女呼んでこない？
That seems like a bad idea.
お礼考える場に本人呼んでどうすんだよ。ダメに決まってるでしょ。ああ、もううざい。早く部屋出てってよ。
Just get lost. She gonna hear them? Did I hear some loud noises coming from the other room? What the heck is going on? I would just let them have their guy roughhouse night. It's fine. I knew I should probably investigate, but I was already in bed and I just didn't feel like it. There you go. I'm just glad everyone's getting along so well. Since the last episode, the house has been pretty peaceful. No yelling matches, not even any major arguments. The Parasite 5 were finally getting along and working together. And thanks to that huge fight before, it seems like they all been more willing to listen to me too. Rao hasn't been talking about mythology as much, and I've gotten a couple of messages from what I think is Monsieur Esse himself. Oh, is the president messaging you? Ryuki, Gil, and Alan haven't changed all that much, but their reputations have improved thanks to Parasite House. At this point, these guys might actually be able to hold a normal conversation with women who are looking to get married. That thought suddenly made me realize something. That's right, the time has come to fulfill the original goal of Parasite House. Did you just jump out of bed? A few days later, I suggested to the show producer and Mr. Snail that we should invite viewers to a matchmaking event for the 4th episode. Rao's agent gave us the go-ahead and we put up a post on the official blog asking for participants. You're going to ask non-members? I mean, you shouldn't really have to be a member to be a match for them, I don't think. Because what if you just can't find anyone that's a member? The fateful day had arrived, the 4th and penultimate episode of Paradise House. Here we go!
はい、お肉焼けたよ。あとここの野菜も食べられるから。
本当にギル君って尽くしてくれるんだ。ありがとう。ねえねえアラン君、私ラウル君が好きなんだけど、そしたら略奪してくれるの？
He's like, you're a fake.
もちろん。とびっきり甘い夢を見させてあげるよ。君に添いなしてね。
Oh my goodness. Everyone was enjoying the barbecue party and the Parasite 5 were surrounded by women. I was content to watch from a distance. Thank goodness, this is exactly how I was hoping Parasite House would end. After so many of our female members had rejected them, I thought it might be impossible. It's all thanks to the show. I guess by advertising each of them as one part of the Parasite 5, we found fans for each of their personalities. I know, you don't have to go to members to get them married. Yeah, they're paying for the same services and whatnot, but it's like you'll have a much better chance finding someone if you just go to the general public. Basically, it was a matchmaking approach that would have been impossible in any other situation. Still, I have no idea how many of the women here are actually serious about marriage. My gut was telling me that they were just here to meet the Parasite 5, not necessarily their future husband. They were basically fangirls. As for Rao, Ryuki, and Owen, I looked around and found Rao being mobbed by a group of girls competing for selfies. True to his movie star status, he was spending the night taking photos with his adoring fans. But he's got his agent with him, so he should be fine. How about Owen?
ええ、そうです。私が代理で全ての会話をさせていただきますので。
In his place.
ってことはオーエン君と結婚できるってこと？
いえ、私はあくまで代理でして、全く結婚生活に関与するつもりは。
I know, you're like his representative in every form of the sense, so are you going to be living at the house to have conversations with her?
でも結婚後もオーエン君が代理で会話してくれるんでしょ？それって実質オーエン君との結婚じゃない。
I think I'll let Monsieur Esse handle that one. Anyway, where's Ryuki? Spraying people. I spotted Ryuki spraying mist at every woman in his vicinity, but none of them showed any signs of giving up.
もちもちする。というか、計算員くんのそのゴミを見るような目、たまらない。
Oh my goodness.
うざ。
それもご褒美です。
He's like, go away. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. I was about to go talk to Ryuki when suddenly someone grabbed my shirt.
助けてくれ。
You have to help me. Peter, where's your camera?
カメラなら三脚でそこに置いてある。それよりも私を隠してくれ。見知らぬ女性に追われて。
I guess this is the problem with inviting the public. Yeah, I pretty much most of them are just fangirls and don't actually want to get married. They just want to harass them in.
カメラマンのピーターくんいた。ねえねえ、こっちに混ざろうよ。
私は兄と違って女性はダメなんだ。
Peter let out a high-pitched scream and ran into the park. I had no idea Peter was so bad with women. He was always walking around with a banging smile on his face, so I had no idea something like this could cause him so much trouble. Now that I think about it, Peter had a habit of talking even during the broadcast, so he had a certain following on Instagram. Apparently a few of the girls at tonight's event were big fans of his. But still...
ヒルくんかわいい。失恋なんて忘れさせてあげるから、ここ抜け出してどっか行こうよ。
ごめん、それはちょっと。俺やっぱ彼女を忘れられないし。
その失恋パラサイトぶりたまんない。かわいい一途なんだ。アランさん、略奪して。ラウルくん、もっとしゃがんで。目線ください。ケサインくん待って。もっとミストかけて。
Oh my goodness. This wasn't exactly the kind of matchmaking party I was expecting. It was more like a photo shoot for some idol group. The whole situation was making me uncomfortable, so I hid myself in the corner. You have to take responsibility. Hiding behind some trees, I took a sip of my drink. Suddenly, I sensed someone standing behind me.
リネット、ちゃんと食べているか？
I know no one's going after him because he's not advertised as a parasite, just Owen is. Oh yeah, I ate a little earlier. Just some jelly drink though. The barbecue was so crowded I couldn't really get close, so I finished off the jelly drink from my date with Owen. I had so much to do during the broadcast, there was no time to eat anything, but at the very least, it turned out okay.
そうか。ならよかった。随分と盛況だな。
Yeah, I hope things go okay for everyone.
彼らなら平気だろう。ああ見えて骨のある男たちだ。
Yeah, a little too strong for their own good at times.
それより、この企画がここまで成功したのは、君が頑張ってくれたからだ。ありがとう。
Huh? Did the president just compliment me? It's okay, I'm just doing my job.
だが、お前ほど熱心な社員はいない。そうだろ。
He gave me a soft smile. My heart started beating a little faster at his warm gaze. He smiled.
お前は会員のことを第一に考えている。しかも会員が結婚した後のことまで見据えているだろう。ノルマを達成するだけならば、結婚生活など考えずに成婚させればいいはずなのに、お前はしなかった。なかなかできる人はいない。
No, really. I'm a bridal advisor, and that's all part of it.
だが、おかげで私も仕事に対する考えを改めることができた。
Oh, what is your stance on work now?
そもそも最初は恋愛などに時間をかけてはもったいないと考え、マッチングアプリを開発していたんだ。
Wait, you're telling her this when you're supposed to be married? Wait, really?
ああ、あの頃の私は仕事や勉学のことしか考えていなかったからな。いや、それは今もか。だから お前のように心から会員のことを考えている社員がいてこそ我が社は成り立つんだ。私だけではこうはならないだろう。お前のような社員がいてくれてよかった。これからもその調子で頼むぞ。
The president gave me a quick pat on the shoulder, then walked off. I felt my controller vibrate. I'm like, what is going on? As I watched him go, I couldn't suppress the smile that rose to my lips. I've never known anyone who thought so highly of me before. Dad always just expected me to do well, and my colleagues would always ask me why I bothered to work so hard. As a god, I was expected to properly matchmake people, but obviously that's not normal for a human. Most people who work hard are motivated by a paycheck, so they didn't understand why I cared so much, but Mr. Snell just gave me a really nice compliment. I need to work even harder so I can keep living up to his expectations. He entrusted me with the Parasite 5, so the last thing I want to do is let him down. Looking at the Parasite 5, I thought about how tomorrow would be another day of hard work. The 4th episode came to an end without any major issues, thank goodness. The barbecue drew to a close and we saw off the female members. I guess they were members, I don't know. Then we made our way to Rao's jet and flew back to Parasite House.
Tadaima.
はあ、飲みすぎちゃった。
やっぱここに来ると帰ってきたって気分になるな。
疲れた。
Everyone was relaxing in the living room and took turns using the bath. It was another normal night in Parasite House. My turn for the bath came and I washed off the day's dust and grime. I collapsed into the couch and opened up my laptop. I should update the blog with today's events. Oh, but maybe I'll check the Instagram first. I pulled out my phone and searched #Parasite House. Today's episode of Parasite House was awesome. Peter was so cute running all over the place like that. Wait, they're allowed to go after the same person? That's rad, man. I wish I could have been on the show. Okay. So the girls are allowed to go after the same person? Oh, the comments are pretty much all positive. Just like me, lots of people question what kind of matchmaking event it was, but for the most part, everyone seemed to like the show. I know it's not really matchmaking, it was just meet and greet the Parasite 5. Even though it was a 1 hour special, Bomber Teresa didn't show up. I was a little worried about that, but it turned out okay. Considering how much time and energy I spent planning the event, I was relieved to say the least. Alright, time for a blog update. After putting up a post, I was planning to put together an updated matchmaking support plan for the Parasite 5. As I lost myself in my work, I suddenly felt something cold touch my cheek. Huh? Screenshot. What is that? Ryuki-kun?
フェイスマスク。とっておきのやつ。
Look at him, he looks so awkward. This is cute. Wow, it's so soft. The texture, the moisturizing effect, it was almost certainly several times more expensive than the ones I normally bought for myself. Are you sure I can have this?
仕事頑張ってる人は尊敬できるから。
Oh, you have his respect now. He glanced at my laptop screen. Apparently he'd come over to show his appreciation. I can't believe even Ryuki is trying to compliment me. Thank you, Ryuki-kun. Couldn't help but smile as I began applying the face mask.
笑わないの。よれるでしょ。
Oh, sorry, I'm just so happy.
そうならよかった。まあ美容には悪いから仕事はそこそこにしてちゃんと寝なよ。
So you don't ruin your skin. That was cute. As Ryuki turned to go, I saw him blushing just the tiniest bit, and his ears seemed to be turning red too. Aww. It's a common root, so I'm going to keep to what it is. And was he embarrassed? Was Ryuki embarrassed or something? He's always so crabby. It's definitely possible he was embarrassed at doing something nice for a change. He didn't just miss me like he usually would. I'm sure he thought about it and picked a mask that would fit my skin the best. You're higher in face strength than you think. I'm happy we decided to do this Parasite House project. There have been so many firsts for me with them. I was hardly able to provide any support as a bridal advisor at all. But each of them has definitely changed in some way, and it's all thanks to living in the share house. Okay, I don't want to make Ryuki worry about me, so I should hurry up and finish this blog post so I can go to bed. As I was working on the blog, I could practically feel my skin getting softer. He really is the glamour parasite. I've been trying to fix that side of him, but maybe he's okay as is, as long as he can be considerate of others. But what made him become so fixated on people's looks in the first place? My guess was that it has something to do with him being such a delicate fashion designer. Dedicated, not delicate. But I'm not exactly a trained therapist, so the last thing I want to do is dig into it too much and end up hurting him. He's still young, and he tends to take things really seriously, but his private life is still a complete mystery. Although he did say that everyone in his family talks about their facial grade thing a lot. In any case, I should sit down with everyone again after Parasite House is over. That's what I was thinking about as the night drew to a close. I'm gonna make Gil jealous. Next section. It looks like every section has roughly been about 30 minutes. At least the last few have been. Which means if I'm going to do all three of them, it's going to be about an hour and a half. Which I could probably do, but it's going to be so late editing it. And so, last night... Oh, at last. I don't know why I said last night. At last. Today is the final episode.
Oh!
Rao gave me a small cheer and a quick bit of applause. He was the only one to show any amount of enthusiasm. As for the others...
うまくいくかな、あれ。大丈夫なはず。
What did you do?
今日は各部屋を撮影するそうだ。みんな、掃除は済んでいるか？
え、撮影入るの？やばい、あれ隠さなきゃ。
What did you have? Gil, we're just about to start.
すぐ戻ってくるでしょ。それよりほら、始まるよ。
Was he trying to hide from her?
時間だ。行くぞ。はい、ロサンヨークの君たち、チャンネルはそのまま。パラサイトハウスの時間だよ。最終回の番組の司会も僕、みんなのバンバーチョリソーがお送りします。前回のパラサイトハウス見たかい？すごい大盛況だったな。みんなありがとうな。そしてついに5回目の放送の今日はパラサイトハウスの最終回だ。僕もみんなと婚活男子を応援できなくなるのは寂しいよ。でも決まりだからね。ということで最後のパラサイトハウス行ってみよう。はい、パラサイト5たち元気か
い？間に合った。元気だよ。
ギル、ずいぶん息が切れてるけど大丈夫かい？
大丈夫。彼は重要なミッションをしてたんだ。
そうそう。ハンドラの箱が開く前に閉じたんだよ。
そりゃ大変だったな。しかしついにパラサイトハウスも最終回。みんなには今回学んだことを教えてもらうぜ。
He's getting better at ignoring things.
ということで、みんながそれぞれ過ごした部屋で今回の1ヶ月についてを語ってくれ。
俺はすごく楽しかった。普段は一人暮らしだからご飯作るのも張り合いなかったけど、ここではみんなに食べてもらえたしさ。まあ何人かは全然食べてくれなかったけど、でもおかげで押し付けは良くないって学べたから、すごく糧になる1ヶ月でした。たまに深夜起きた時、この石像には驚かされたけど。
ああ、たまにギル寝ぼけてこれに抱きついてたよな。
え、嘘。
やっぱボルトモア出身だからネプチューンが恋しいんだね、きっと。
俺のこと捨てないでとか、君のことは永遠に忘れないよって泣きながら抱きついてたよ。
待って、それここで言わないで後で聞かせて。それより2人は今回の1ヶ月はどうだった？
Well, he just confirmed it was true.
俺も結構楽しかったかな。子供時代のことを思い出してちょっと初心に戻れそうな気がしたよ。
子供時代？大家族だったの？
ああ、違う。俺の両親って冒険家なんだけど、それで世界中連れて行かれてたんだよ。行った先々でこうやって大勢と暮らしたなーって。
わお、意外なラウル・アコニットの素顔発見。こいつはお得だぜ。
でもね、一つだけ心残りがあるんだ。結構みんな忙しくて時間が合わなくて、それで映画鑑賞会ができなかったんだよね。
When he showed off his mythological movie collection, he had a slightly dejected look on his face.
だからまた機会があったらこの映画鑑賞会をしたいなって思ってるよ。
Is that what he's gonna do in his route?
こりゃすごい量だな。全部見るのに1週間かかりそうだ。お次はアラン、どうだったかい？
俺も楽しかったよ。女の子以外と暮らすなんてって最初は思ったけど、男とのシェアハウスも悪くないもんだね。何より気を使わなくていいからさ。女の子とは外で遊べばいいし、結構ありじゃないって思ったよ。
He totally forgot that this was supposed to be a matchmaking show. He just kept going on about how nice it was living with a group of guys. I held up a cue card that had a question about the matchmaking written on it. Alan just grinned back at me. A question, huh?
ああ、そうそう。このパラサイトハウス中もちゃんと婚活してたよ。でも女の子に断られちゃってね。ということで、過激な火遊びを求めている女の子は9番街ラグジュアリーピローまでどうぞ。
Alan winked at the camera and everyone in the studio cheered. No, stop it. You can't just openly ask for a one-night stand like that. Well, I hope you managed to find a nice wife for yourself, Alan. Anyway, on to the next room. So, Ryuki-kun, how was the last month for you? Why would he talk? Well, he's back to the way he was at the beginning. Ryuki just stared down in silence, but just as I was beginning to panic, he finally looked up at me.
僕は正直誰かと同じ部屋とか最悪って最初は思ってたんだけど、まあ悪くなかったよ。
And he actually smiled while saying that.
シェルビーはショートスリーパーだからほとんど寝室にいないし、オーエンは死んでるのかと思うぐらい寝息静かだったし
He might be dead.
変なアラームの音も変えてくれたから、初日以外は不快な目覚めをしなくても済んだしね。
アラームの件はご迷惑をおかけしました。絶対に寝坊するわけにはいかないと力を入れた選曲をしすぎました。
私は睡眠時間よりも仕事時間の方が大切だからな。
ストイックチームだなこの部屋。
アランにかかってくる電話で起こされるうちの部屋とは全然違うね。
正直今も結婚の何がいいのかわからない。でも共同生活は楽しいって思えたから
Oh, that's
もう
adorable.
少し考えてみることにする。
He's blushing while he says that. He's like, you know what? Companionship. I might actually like that. Yuki-kun, I'm so happy to hear that. I was so touched, I clapped my hands together, but then he hit me with one of his patented ice cold stares.
でもさ、あんたももうちょっと身だしなみに気を使った人を紹介してほしいんだよね。
You mean someone like her? Now he's hitting me with his complaints.
顔面偏差値がわかるようにあんたの目も成長してくれるなら、僕もマシな婚活ができる気がするよ。
Sorry, I'll try and get better at that. But I've introduced him to so many actresses and models. I knew if I said that out loud, he'd just hit me with another string of criticism. So up next we have Monsieur Essay, or rather Owen, his stand-in. How do you enjoy your time here, Owen?
私も良い一月を過ごさせてもらいました。代理ですのであまり積極的な活動はできませんでしたが。
なあ、私もたまにはこうして大勢でワイワイと食事をするのも悪くなかった。
キューピッドコーポレーションの社長は愛妻家で有名だもんな。普段は二人で静かにって感じか。
ああ、そうだな。
でも正直ようやく終わるということでほっとしております。
オーウェンは今回のシェアハウス負担だったのかい？
私はあくまで代理ですから。
He's like, I just want to go home.
まあそうだよな。結局本人は一度も来られなかったしね。
はい。あ、そうでした。クライアントからの伝言を伺っております。地位だけはある。興味のある女性は連絡をするように。
Oh my goodness.
基本仕事のみの付き合いで頼みたいが、希望があればもう少し会うことも検討するとのことです。
一体どんな大物なんだよその人。でももう少し会うことも検討するって前よりはちゃんと成長してるっぽいな。
Well, I wish he'd improved just a little bit more.
結婚後もろくに姿を見せずって、なんだかキューピッドとプシュケの結婚生活みたいで素敵だね。知らない人のために説明すると、キューピッドは結婚後妻に神であることを知られないために夜暗闇でしか妻に会わなかったんだ。あ、俺の理想って。
Wow, now that sounds like a sad romance. As his advisor, I'd love to hear about any other secrets Monsieur Essay might have.
いろいろとあるのだろう。きっとな。
Says the man himself. Yeah, probably. Anyway, if anyone out there thinks they'll be okay with that kind of setup, get in touch with Cupid Corp.
ハードル高い結婚生活が待ってるな。とこんな感じでリビングに戻ってきたところで、ラストはみんなのアドバイザーさん、一月の感想を頼むぜ。
Huh? Me? This wasn't part of the script. Bomber's improvisation took me by surprise, so all I could do was stare into the camera. The final word on this past month. Oh my goodness. She's got, that's the first thing she thinks of, huh? It all started with everyone showing off their muscles, and everyone selfishly ran off without even trying Gil's breakfast. But then during date week, I started to get a sense of what made each of them so appealing. Still, even a first-hand wedding experience didn't affect their interest in marriage. They were dedicated to their work, though. There were lots of problems along the way, but everyone came to realize the importance of working together and talking things over. And I came to see that there were other ways to approach matchmaking besides what I was already used to. Ultimately, I was complimented on my efforts for the first time and by the president himself, no less. Is she saying this to the camera or is she just thinking? This is my problem with having no quotation marks. My time here made me realize that I still have room to grow as an advisor. I was definitely able to learn a lot though. Living with others always gives rise to conflict, and of course that goes for marriage too. I realized that your ability to live with someone is about having the right mentality, not just raw compatibility. Matchmaking is my job, and as such, I want to help people learn to value romance itself just as much as getting married. So I'll keep doing my best to show everyone the wonders of being in love.
素晴らしいスピーチでした。ぜひ素敵な恋をしたいみんなは Cupid コーポレーションへ。僕もそのうち行かせてもらおうかななんてなと、ここで残念だがお別れの時間だ。パラサイトハウス最終回見てくれてありがとな。お相手はバンバーチョリソー and パラサイト5提供は Cupid コーポレーションでした。またね。バイバイ。
Bye bye. I love how he says that. It's so funny.
カット。よーしよしよし。みんなお疲れ様。パラサイトハウス最終回無事に終了だ。
はあ、ようやく終わりか。ほっとするというか、寂しくなるっていうか。
It's all over. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, I flopped down on the couch.
皆も大義であった。
なんでそんな偉そうなのあんた。
アシスタントディレクターというやつだからな。
ピーター君もお疲れ。君イケメンで採用したからワンチャンあるんじゃと思ってたけど、人気出て面白かったよ。
Why would you admit that?
ワンタンかあれはなかなか美味でな。
I only hired you for your looks.
ワンチャンスだと思うけど。
They all started goofing around with each other as usual, while I just looked on in an exhausted daze. I'm so tired. Apparently I hadn't realized just how stressed I was this whole time, but I felt like I'd finally been set free. Oh, I almost forgot. We're having a party to celebrate the end of the show. I need to start getting the food ready. I tried summoning up the energy to get off the couch and get back to work when suddenly...
リネット、お疲れ様。
He's got something for you, huh? What is it? Aw, some flowers. That's cute. That's adorable. I turned around at the sound of Gil's voice and I was greeted with a gigantic bouquet. What's this?
みんなで話し合って用意したんだ。今回のシェアハウスは君のおかげで成功したからさ。
You guys, you really didn't have to.
でも、あんたじゃなきゃ多分、すぐに帰ってたよ。
Huh? Really?
あんたは、他のアドバイザーと違って、僕を軽蔑した目で見なかったから。だから、
Oh, that's cute.
嫌な気がしなかったんだよ。
The other advisors made him feel bad about being himself, and he's like, I don't have that with you. That's why.
俺も 君みたいに叱ってくれる子っていないからちょっと反省できたよ。それに君にとってはただの仕事なのにさ、俺たちに親身になってくれたでしょ。それが嬉しかったんだよね。
俺も君はこんなに真剣なのに俺ってばダメだなってすごく反省した。君の気持ちを裏切らないように俺これからの身の振り方を考えてみるよ。
Alan, Gil.
私も正直我が社にこれまで熱心な社員がいるとは思っていませんでした。
そうだな。今回の一番の功労者はお前だ。だから素直に花束を受け取るといい。
Oh, you guys. I held out my arms, wondering if it's okay to accept such a heartfelt gift. The bouquet's gentle fragrance tickles my nose. Wow, this smells beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone.
どういたしまして。じゃあ俺からはこれをプレゼント。
Oh, a personal present. You're gonna have people competing now, huh? He grabbed my arm. I suddenly lost my balance.
この1ヶ月ありがとう。感謝の気持ちを込めて。
Oh my goodness. What is Gil going to do to that? He just went and kissed her on the cheek. He didn't say any of that. He just yelled. Oh my
ちょっと
goodness.
何転んでんの？
膝の力抜けちゃったんじゃない？
Weak in the knees.
君との1ヶ月楽しかったよ。できなかったこともたくさんあって後悔もあるけど。
Huh? You have regrets?
もっと仲良くなりたかったのにできなかったから。だからさ、次は俺ん家でシェアハウスの続きしようよ。
What? Did you just invite her to come live with you? That's funny. I wonder if they say stuff different if you choose options that goes down their route. I'm really curious to find out. But we won't know that for a while because we have to read all of Ryuki first.
ラウル何を？
He has a thing for her.
そこで今度こそローマやトロイやザ・ヘラークレスを一緒に見て朝まで十二神についての討論会しよう。
Ra whispered his words sweetly into my ear. It was a passionate invitation to his own mythology society for two. Oh my goodness. Ra, why don't you try using all this motivation to read your script again?
恋してそうな声だった？
Yeah, incredibly so.
ああ、じゃあやってみるよ。
That's cute. Or at least put some of this motivation into, with other girls. Ra let go of me and ran off to his room. While he's better at cohabiting with others, he's a long ways from living with someone he loves.
リネットさっきの神話討論するなら俺も混ぜて。
You went in like it's a club. What the heck? Where's he going?
ギルも神話に興味あったの？
He's like, only because she's gonna be there.
いや今のは彼女に言った言葉で実際はそういうわけじゃ。
やったー、嬉しいよ。じゃあ早速やろう。まずは入門編としてこの映画を一緒に見て、それから
ごめん違う待って。俺まだ彼女に言いたいことが。
Ra suddenly dragged Gil out of the room. At the same time, Peter entered the room carrying a plate of hors d'oeuvres.
では打ち上げをするぞ。
今日はケータリングを頼んである。好きに食べてくれ。
女の子のデリバリーはないの？
Oh my goodness.
それはない。
It's not that kind of party. There will be no female entertainment tonight.
へえ、 サラダが充実してる。やるじゃん。
顧客のニーズを考えるのも仕事だからな。
Of course, he knows what you guys want.
俺も食べるから待って。
Rao, let go. Gil cried out from the back as Rao launched into yet another of his mythology lectures. That much hadn't changed, but I really didn't mind. Seeing them all getting along like this, I couldn't help but smile. I'm so glad we decided to do the share house. It started off as a way to advertise Cupid Corp, but in the end, ended up being a good learning opportunity for the Parasite 5 too. Anyway, I should just relax and enjoy the party. The catering service really was quite extravagant. I grabbed a tasty-looking sandwich and took a big bite. Even Mr. Snail was making an effort to enjoy the spread rather than going off for his usual jelly drinks. For better or worse, this is our last night at Parasite House. Wonder how long this is going to last because we haven't got to the choice option yet. Did you eat too much, Gil?
もう飲めません。
Oh, you drank too much. The next morning, I woke up and saw everyone passed out in the living room. It was like a pile of corpses. Hey everyone, good morning.
頭が割れる。ここまで飲んだのは初めてだ。
What would your wife say? Mr. Snail stood up, his hands pressed to his head. I held out a glass of water for him. How late did you all stay up drinking last night?
それが記憶になくてな。確か途中から神話映画上映会が始まったのはうっすら覚えているんだが。
そうだ。そして最終的には誰が一番酒に強いのかという話になってな。
He doesn't look hungover.
ほんとバカらしいぐらいうるさかったよ。
He probably didn't overdrink because of his skin. Ryukiku, they didn't try to make you drink, did they? Oh yeah, he's 19.
するわけないでしょ。さっさと逃げて自分の部屋で寝てた。
Thank goodness.
みんな情けない。おい、オーウェン、しっかりしろ。
I wonder if he's going to slip up and say that he's the prestige parasite at some point.
有給申請を。
Uh-oh. Is it bathroom time? Yeah, Owen doesn't look like he'd get much work done today.
あれだけ飲めば頭も痛くなるものか。
Maybe you should take the day off too, Mr. Snail.
そのようだな。幸い今日は急ぎの用もない。ベッドで寝直してくる。すまないが昼に起こしてくれ。
Mr. Snail staggered off towards his room, clearly suffering from his hangover. I've never seen him in this kind of shape before. Since he wants to wake up at noon, he probably still plans to go into the office. Well, that's his call. For my party, I told everyone I'd be working remotely during Parasite House, so I don't really want to leave them like this, so I guess I can just go back to the office tomorrow instead. I decided I couldn't afford to do my work from Parasite House for the day. No one, you're not going to even ask him about his wife. Ooh. After eating breakfast, I loaded up the Parasite House blog. I didn't get a chance to update it last night because of the party, but I wanted to write up a post thanking all of our viewers. Huh? There's a bunch of new comments on our previous blog post. I was immediately curious and clicked on the comments section. What happened? There were over 100 new comments. All of them just said I want to marry the Parasite Pie. That wouldn't be a problem, except every post had the exact same text. What? And looking closer, all of the posts had the same username, which meant a single person wrote all of them. Okay. Someone like trolling the forums, sort of thing. As soon as Mr. Snail woke up, I let him know what I found.
そうか。これを一人の人間が全て書いたと。
Could just delete them. Yeah, the sentiment is fine, but posting the exact same thing so many times is kind of worrying. The user had a link to her Instagram profile, so I clicked on it. I was greeted with even more scary fantasies. Oh my goodness. I want Ryuki-kun to spray me down and insult me. Do you think he noticed me if I bought every single item in his boutique? I want Gil to pamper me till I'm totally useless. Oh my goodness. He's an editor, right? Maybe I'll hire him to write all of my posts. I want to kidnap Owen and force him to tell me how to find Monsieur Essay. I'm going to add every last member of the Parasite 5 to my own personal harem. Oh my goodness. All of their comments had photos attached, like candid shots of Ryuki and Alan's storefront. Candid shots, okay. This is like stalker level stuff. If we don't do something, it could lead to real trouble. We need to take some kind of action to protect our members, don't you think?
その通りだな。報告ご苦労。対応だが、お前はどうするのがいいと思うか？
Wait, me?
ああ。最終判断は私と広告代理店の担当とで決めるが、ここで現場の意見も聞いておきたい。
Well, for up to me, I knew I had to choose my words carefully. So this is where you create our second save file. I'll just save over this. And we're going to choose report her to the police. We should probably go straight to the police. On top of stalking, there's also potential defamation and even criminal intimidation.
そうか。確かにそうだな。うちの秘書が万が一誘拐される可能性もあるし、それが一番いいだろう。わかった。私の方でやっておく。
Great, thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably get to work. I printed out the comments and put them on my desk. I couldn't stop thinking about it as I left the room. I said a silent prayer to ask that nothing bad come of the situation. Wasted Love. Okay, that is the next one. I really want to read it just because it is the last section before Ryuki. I guess I'll just suffer through the late night edit. I haven't been to the office in so long. Oh, how I've missed these uneventful days. It's officially been 2 days since Parasite House ended, so I'm back to the office. It's business as usual. Maybe I'll actually get lucky and it won't be that long. Everyone has moved out of the Parasite 5 share house. Those problem comments will be dealt with by the legal team and the president. They'll be making police reports. I heard they even issued a formal warning to the commenter. Thankfully, they got scared and apologized for their actions. As a result, the commenter's social media account was restricted and the comments on the official blog were deleted. I guess that's that. Well, no, nothing has been solved yet. In fact, now I need to ramp up my efforts to get the Parasite 5 match. After all, I was busy dealing with the Parasite House and the broadcast. Thanks to the show, the Parasite 5 are a hit. Memberships are up specifically because lots of people are interested in them. I want to heal his heart. I'll wait until he's comfortable meeting me. These kinds of members join our listing. That's so cute. Though honestly, I want the Parasite 5 to handle their own problems, but then they'll be running around in circles for years. But if the women they meet are understanding and willing to accept them, there might be some wonderful matches. Love begins when two people meet in the middle. However, if one person takes the initiative, that's just as good too. Alright, time for some emails.
やあ、リネット、おかえり。 はもう家帰ってくるのよね。
I know, you've been at home alone for the entire month. Whoa. I was ready to get down to business, but suddenly Clarice hugged me from behind. Her beautiful scent embraced me. Oh, Clarice, I'm sorry I left you all alone.
ほんとよ。もう寂しかったんだから。
You're not a pet. I'm gonna die without you.
それでパラサイトハウスはどうだった？何人かとやった？
Oh my god, Clarice, we're in the office right now. Save that for home.
その様子だとあなたの初体験はまだみたいね。
Wait, what did she say? Did you get any? Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what I was reading whenever I read that. I know what she's talking about. Oh my god. Shh. Office, public space, not the time. Save it for at home.
私気になってたのよね。お風呂とかどうやって入ってたのかなって。
I mean, they have doors. We had a bathroom schedule.
あんな顔のいい男がたくさんいて誰も一緒に入らなかったの？
Oh my goodness. Normal people don't do that, Clarice. Why is your tongue out? Clarice put her finger to her lips and tilted her head. She looked so cute and playful, like an imp. An imp. Imps are mischievous and evil, actually, too. She's such a cutie. Naturally, there's lots of competition for her. I feel sorry that she's Gil's unrequited love. No, she's not. You haven't even asked him that yet. If Clarice hit on anyone, they wouldn't be able to resist. Matter of fact, Clarice has had a lot of partners because of her charms. That's why I don't want Gil to get too tangled up with her. He's a good friend of mine, just like Clarice.
そう。ならもういいわよ。あなたたちは自分の落ち度を客に押し付けるっていうのね。
Okay. Oh my goodness. I heard the door slam shut and saw the member storm out of the meeting room.
最低だわこの会社。もう何年も所属してるのに結婚できないし、毎年更新料ばっかり取られて、こんなの詐欺よ。だいたい私は LCI 製の車を持ってる男じゃないと嫌って言ったじゃない。それなのに他の男ばっか紹介してきて、ほんと最悪。
What is LCI? Wonder what that means.
うわ、出たよ。自分のこと棚に上げてステータスに固執する女。自分のこと顧みてから言ってほしいわよね。
Clarice, hush. Clarice isn't an advisor, so she just says the first thing that comes to mind about customers. Then again, in my experience, those types of customers tend to end their memberships eventually. No matter what we do, they get an attitude and quit. Then they write a 1-star review and turn into online haters. But if they get to that level of anger, there's nothing we can do or say for them.
最近ああいう会員多いわよね。この間も受付で大乱闘になったの見たわ。
What, really?
ええ。パラサイトハウス見て会員になったのに、全然ああいうイケメンがいないですって。
I thought about the comments directed at the Parasite 5 and start to get worried all over again. I hope this doesn't hurt Cupid Corp's image and reputation further. Because of Parasite House, Cupid Corp has had a boom in membership. Still, it doesn't hurt to be too careful. Even difficult customers need our support. After all, if the membership of Cupid Corp drops, I wouldn't be able to matchmake for them. Well, if they're joining because of cute guys like the Parasite 5, you could introduce them to one of them. At that moment, my Cupid's bow pendant started shining. It felt like it was telling me to use it. What? She's going to quit no matter what, so it's not cheating, right? She's a non-member, and I'm not her advisor, so... That suggestion formed in the back of my mind as if there was a devil on my shoulder. Wait, no, that would go against my goals. After all, I left home because I told Dad that I would help people fall in love without using my arrow. If I use it now, I'll just prove myself wrong. I shook my head in frustration and let go of my arrow. The customer is long gone, and since we couldn't help her, she could ruin our reputation even more. See, in the walkthrough, you get a choice later on after you finish Alan or Rao to use the Cupid bow. So it's just an automatic, you don't use it on the first playthrough. I need to work hard and work smart. Matchmake twice as hard and twice as many people. That's even more reason to get the Parasite 5 married. Clarice, I need to get back to work.
ずいぶんなやる気ね。
You look scary. This is my calling, my duty, really. I smile and turn back to my computer. I look at the mountain of applications, all for the Parasite 5. And then I spent the entire day selecting 5 female members for each of the Parasite 5. I emailed them my list. I finished my work for the day and headed home. Already night had fallen. Another late night. I wonder if Clarice is waiting up for me. I walked alone through the night to the subway station, then I heard my phone ring. Is it Clarice? I should apologize. We had promised to go drinking tonight to celebrate my return back home. Who is it? Probably not her. I get on the subway and take out my phone. Quickly I realize that it wasn't Clarice who was messaging me. Gil, Rao, and Ryuki too? What could this be about? Wait, what? I couldn't help but cry out at the message. I'm sorry, I can't deny my feelings anymore. This is from Gil. I tried to forget, I tried to move on, I tried to find a new love, but I just couldn't do it. I'm so giving up on looking for some new romances. Isn't me running away. I promise I'm going to follow through on my desires. But you need to tell her it's about her. You can't just say that. She thinks it's Clarice. She has no idea. He's quitting? Wait, what about Ralph? Wait, is he quitting? Is that what that says? Oh, I can't read it. Our rehearsals were so much fun, thanks. Those compliments you gave me at the end showed me exactly what I need to do to make it seem like I'm in love. So I think it's time for me to go. Let's grab lunch sometime, yeah? Is he quitting? He hasn't even fallen in love. Wait, could Ryuki also be Ryuki? But we're going after Ryuki. Living in the share house has showed me what I'm lacking as a designer, so I've decided to leave. I only came here because of my sister, and I know that I have no need to get married. Okay, I'm sure we'll meet again. In the meantime, be sure to take good care of your skin. Okay. He said it's no longer necessary. Wait, does this mean that I was getting really motivated to help find the matches, but in one fell swoop, all 3 of them decided to quit Cupid Corp. So who does that leave? The president and Alan? Okay. Uh-oh. The next day... She's gonna run upstairs. After yesterday's incident, I contacted the president. He agreed to meet with me at 5 a.m., so I went to his office promptly. It's just now we've got a huge problem. Every member of the Parasite 5 besides Monsieur S.A. has left the company. Oh, even Alan? I didn't see a message from him, though.
昨日の連絡では3人だと言っていたと思ったが
Yeah, no, but Alan. I went back to my office to confirm, but Alan has already canceled his membership. I tried calling him, but he didn't pick it up. Oh my goodness.
つまりパラサイト5はパラサイト1になった
It's just you.
というわけか
What should I do? Parasite House put us on the map, and a bunch of our new members are here just for them.
彼ら目当ての会員には申し訳ないが真実を話して別の会員を紹介するしかないな
So is this what's going to happen at the end of every route? They're just all going to quit, and then she's just going to pursue one of them, I guess? I guess so, but I had such high hopes for them all to experience a truly wonderful relationship. So I'm just supposed to manage Monsieur S.A. for now?
そうだなそれについても少々考えたいことがある
See, What I thought was going to happen was they would eventually take one of the people that she picked out for them, and they would all just get married to them, and then she would get the leftover. But I guess not.
なのでパラサイト5業務は一旦終え、明日からは通常業務に戻ってくれ。
Okay. Okay, I understand. Normal duty, so I won't be looking after the Parasite 5 anymore, which means... Ah, my promotion, is that off the table now?
なあ、昇格の話か。それならば心配するな。
You've already proved to him you're more than capable.
お前がパラサイトハウスで頑張ってくれたおかげで、我が社の業績も上がったところだ。前向きに検討する。
Oh, thank goodness. It wasn't great for my original goal to prove my dad wrong, but it still felt nice knowing that someone appreciated my efforts.
では、すまないがこれから通話会議が入っている。話は以上ということでいいか。
The conference call at 5 in the morning. Mr. Snail is just as much of a workaholic as ever, I guess. No, I think that's all, if you'll excuse me.
なあ、ご苦労だった。
Where do we go from here? And so my Parasite 5 challenge came to an end. But at the same time, that end created a whole new challenge for me. Okay. That was pretty short. I'm glad I decided to read it. Okay, I can't wait to get into this route, but we're going to stop for now, and we're going to continue down Ryukyu's Street in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is certainly interesting. So yeah, I have no idea like what. So the Parasite 5 is just gone now? Is it just a romantic journey between her and Ryuki now? Between her and whoever else we go down in the next street? That's kind of, I don't know. It feels weird that it just went from her matchmaking them to them quitting, and then she's just, I don't know. She's probably just going to get random messages from Ryuki, because I can't think of any other reason that they would get back in contact. He's probably going to be like, are you taking care of your face? If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.